Hi everybody, and welcome to another by Pen and Paper Streams. We are back with the Halo Master Chief Collection, and this time I have wrangled somebody else to come play with me in a co-op.
Who are you? Where am I? What am I doing here? Who are
You're
you
playing
people?
Halo 2.
What the hell?
Yes. We're getting into it now. And you can't get away. Actually, I could have gotten you to play Reach as well. But kind of like story-wise, this is where actually two people can play with the Arbiter and Master Chief at later levels. And then in Halo 3 and at 4, I don't know. 4 there's a whole squad, but we shall see how that is set up. Because sometimes in multiplayer or like co-op actually, Halo, you just play 5 or 4 versions of Master Chief, not like different characters.
Which kind of makes sense because they're sort of standardized. They're a unit.
But there's also customization and all that.
Yeah.
Reach is cool. Reach like literally gives you the ability to fully customize your character, and except like the name, but that's just Noble 6. That's it. And everything else you can customize and look as your own Spartan. Because I think they've mostly made that like a staple in that game, where every one of them is completely different. The color, look, helmet, everything. Like every armor is different personality and all that. By that point, I think everybody thought every Spartan is just like Master Chief, all green, all same armor, all kicking ass. Which kind of was in the Halo Wars. Like Spartans there were pretty much all the same, except like maybe just a colored stripe or something like that.
That's the RTS, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's funny, like Halo Wars 1 is I think before Reach, or even like during that war, and like Halo Wars 2 is before, I think maybe Halo 5 or Halo 4, something like that. Or just maybe like more or less closer to Infinite now. So, but decent RTS games. I think I was just about to finish Halo Wars. I don't know why I stopped.
I can tell you one thing I really appreciate about Halo games. And mind you, I haven't played any of them yet. They don't have DLCs. So making a list of the series of the games that I will play now or eventually is very easy, because each game only has the one campaign and no DLCs, and it's great. Makes it much easier to research.
Yeah, no fuckery. Okay, if I get this game, do I need to get this DLC and this DLC, or this DLC is a prequel and this is a sequel and this is like the the true ending, and like this is just weapons. Yeah, I know.
I think what is that? That should be Call of Duty. Call of Duty DLCs are always a pain in the ass to research, especially for some of the games that aren't the latest, because you have to figure out which ones are multiplayer only, which I really don't care about.
Yeah, maps.
And which ones have single player or co-op content. And it's a pain to research. Yeah.
Yeah, this was a game in a more simpler time where you just got the game, bought it, and played it. The only thing about Halo 2 that was ridiculous and that prevented me to like play it as a kid that much is because, if I remember well, this was the game could only run on Vista or something like that. What was after what was after XP?
I think Vista.
Yeah. It
Vista, was, then 7, then 8, then 10.
It was like it could only run on Vista. Like you couldn't play it on XP or I think at all. And it was like, okay, it was basically a game made to sell the operating system that was shit. And only after like I got 7, I was able to like, okay, now I can actually play Halo 2 and finish it completely. And all that. So, and the biggest kick in the balls about that is that the Halo 2 actually is not a full game. It's basically Halo 2 and 3 were kind of like cut like midway point.
It's fairly standard. It's like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Or there was actually
Or like Trine 3 that we played and got cut off in the
Yeah,
middle.
but that's a different kind of case. There was a movie series which I ran across recently where you had the same thing. The first movie is kind of self-contained, and then the second and third you can see are basically one movie which is cut into two halves. But I can't remember which one. Yeah, I don't know.
You'll probably remember. But yeah, so it was like, oh, I finished Halo 2. Yeah. Oh crap! I technically didn't finish Halo 2, and that was like a long time ago, where Master Chief Collection was not on PC, and I'm like, God damn it again. Anyway, we can both start the Heretic in the Armory. So you can watch the intro, which, if I am correct, the Armory is one of the most badass like Halo moments ever. Or it's the start of the Cairo Station cinematic. But
we'll sync. We'll click on
watches.
start in 3, 2, 1 or something like that.
Yeah, and after that we'll join in Cairo and see if this will run properly and have no hiccups or
or melt your PC.
Probably melt my PC. Yes, that's more on the point. Let me just check something. Yeah, probably melt the PC. Anyway, you ready?
Yep.
Let's go. 3, 2, 1, start.
It gives me a countdown.
Same.
Where are you at?
Cairo Station, I think cinematic now starts.
Yeah.
I just did the Half-Life train ride.
Yeah, with Call of Duty writing.
Yep. Round can put a hole through the ship.
You told me there wouldn't be any cameras.
And you told me you were gonna wear something nice. Folks need heroes, Chief, to give them hope. So smile, would you? Well, we still got something to smile about.
Drawn quite a crowd. If they came to hear me beg,
They will be disappointed.
are you sure?
Gentlemen, we're lucky to have you back. Go ahead, Cortana.
Another whisper, sir, near Io. We have probes en route.
I apologize, but we're going to have to make this quick.
You look nice.
Thank you.
Sergeant Major, the Colonial Cross is awarded for acts of singular daring and devotion. For a soldier of the United Earth Space Corps,
There can be no greater heresy. Let him be an example for all who would break our covenant.
Commander Miranda Keyes, your father's actions were in keeping with the highest traditions of military service. His bravery in the face of impossible odds reflects great credit upon himself and the UNSC. The Navy has lost one of its best.
Slip space ruptures directly off our battle cluster.
Show me.
15 Covenant capital ships holding position just outside the kill zone.
This is Fleet Admiral Harper. We are engaging the enemy.
Negative, Admiral. Form a defensive perimeter around the cluster. Commander, get to your ship. Link up with the fleet.
Yes, sir.
You have the mech gun, Cortana. As soon as they come in range, open up.
Gladly.
Something's not right. The fleet that destroyed Reach was 50 times this size.
Sir, additional contacts. Boarding craft and lots of them.
They're going to try to take our mech guns offline. Give their capital ships a straight shot at Earth. Master Chief, defend this station.
Yes, sir. I need a weapon.
Right this way.
Okay,
You have control?
Yep, I have control.
All hands, report
Alright.
to battle station.
Well, I just don't know if this is the part that we can... Ah, this is the Cairo station, so... Maybe we can try to link up at this point?
Try it.
I think I might need to quit out and get back in, because I don't see any...
Alright, yeah, that's okay.
Also, I will definitely need to like graphic settings to literal performance, or like low as it goes, because
To
I'm
potato.
yeah, I'm potatoing so hard. Like I don't know if you had the issue, but my subtitles were lagging.
Yeah, subtitles are really, really bad. They lag. They are. They have spelling errors. They have missing bits or words. So it's not you. It's them. If it's any consolation.
Oh shit! I think I'm still.
How's it going, Malta?
Keeping up a bit.
I've
Yeah, I'm
quit
gonna-
to the menu and it's hopefully loading.
Same.
I gotta say the direction is awesome with like showing the parallels between the two events. There's a lot of nice military metaphor in there, but the dialogues are so bad. It's just amazing.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to mention. The contrast is amazing, and actually both of them becoming friends later on, and it's all about. I mean, Halo has a lot of kind of those metaphors, and the greatest one is like, are you a machine or are you like a human, or like are you alive and stuff like that. Where like the AI is more human, the human is more machine, and then how they crisscross later on. It has a lot of those good things. I've sent you both.
I think my game has frozen, which
Oh.
is really good. Oh, because you sent me a. Alright, I think that's why it froze. Maybe not. It's like I went to save and quit the menu, and yeah, ain't nothing happening. It's nice black screen.
Restart.
Very pretty. Yes, I will. Hang on. Yes, not responding. I know. I realized that.
I paused everything I can.
I got an achievement for watching the cinematics. There's a social commentary there.
Yep. At least you got something out of it. I've turned off everything I possibly can. So I don't know what to do. Slow down the PC even more.
I have to look up the voice actors later.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I recognize some of the voices, but I can't really place them.
I mean, quite possible.
Shit. I like the fact. No, hang on. Loud Xbox logo.
Okay, I'm back.
Also, I might switch it up to full screen, maybe, or if there's borderless full screen. That would be great.
There is borderless full screen.
Alright, let me just do that because the taskbar is sort of tripping me out. Okay. Window mode, borderless. Yes. And
Technical difficulties, guys. Maybe I will be able to record at least an hour of this without too much stuttering.
okay, alright. Halo 2. This. Alright, so you should be able to invite me now, hopefully.
Do you want it in game or through Steam?
Let's try it in game. I'm in the missions menu, so I should see it. Yes, I see it. Accept. Leaving, joining, and I'm here.
Okay, let us start and see how this goes. I like how you can switch from remastered to the old graphics. You can also do that in the first game, like instantly, and see how old and without like details the game was, and then switch over to the new proper graphics.
I never got the point of that. I mean, if I got the remaster, I'm gonna play the damn remaster. Why not? Might as well have some eye candy.
I mean, you can just literally switch back and forth instantly. It was like they did for Monkey Island as well. Monkey Island was fun to like switch back to the old to see how they did it in full pixelated and how they did it in the new proper way. I mean, new.
Yeah, but then again, I do play a lot of older stuff, so I don't. I know how older stuff works.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
You told me there wouldn't be any cameras.
And you told me you were.
I can't skip. Can I?
Yeah, I skipped.
Alright, you skipped it. Okay. Hello. Hello, person.
Oh, you're Master Chief as well.
Yeah, and Oh, it's lagging.
A lot, right? Yeah.
All hands,
Yeah,
report to battle station.
Like, movement is very choppy.
Yeah, same with me. Oof. Oof.
Turn-based combat.
Okay, I wanna see how first fight is gonna be, but I think we're not gonna be able to do this. Oh boy.
Not a drill.
Oh, you can akimbo these SMGs. Just need to
really?
switch. Yeah. Press 1 to switch to the SMG and
How's it
then
going, Mama?
C.
Yeah.
Stand by. They're latched.
Like this is the new
Check your
mechanic in
targets,
this
watch
game.
the crossfire. They're in standard formation. Little bastards up front, big ones in back. Good luck, Cairo.
Just gonna stay here and wait for them to run in.
Feel the fire on that bulkhead.
Oh boy, yeah, this is just lag, choppy, stuttery.
Oh, okay, so I see. Fire and all that.
Yep. I'm sliding. I don't even see what I'm shooting. Ow, ow. Okay, this is a bad place to reload.
He jumps are fun because he's sort of covered.
Yep. I forgot what the grenade button was. I don't think we have any.
We don't have any. At least I don't.
I thought I was gonna pick up some from these guys. Nope. Yeah, this is too choppy. This is unplayable. I mean, unless somebody wants to watch the slideshow of this. Here's photo, slideshow.
It's an amazingly smooth slideshow, mind you. It's very consistent. It's kind of
Consistently slideshowing.
Oops! No! Don't shoot the civilians.
Don't shoot me or other green guys. Okay, who shot
Oh,
me?
you got the MG. All right, cool.
Yeah. Somebody shot me over there. Let me see. Oh, wait, there they are.
I knew what the hell. Oh, he's behind. Okay, all right.
Brace for impact.
Like, I'll give you covering fire. Oh shit! Somebody came up over here.
That's what they were talking about.
Where is my other?
You know what's ridiculous? Oh, okay, that killed me.
What
That
kills?
was No, it's interesting. The further the further away I get from you, the smoother it gets.
Well, that. Oh, ooh, wow! Somebody just killed me instantly.
Oh. Okay, that was nice.
I respawned.
What's happening, dog?
The sign just said, "What's happening, dog?"
That one's down.
Yeah.
All right.
Totally broke your immersion, right?
It's the 2500s. Maybe scientists are hip.
So you said the farther you get away from me, the better the game is, right? Yeah, this is the arcade war.
Is there friendly fire here or not?
I don't know, shoot me.
Oh, but
Ow. Yes.
Find the
Yes.
border's port of
There
entry,
is
Chief.
friendly fire.
Cut them off at the source.
so there's I don't remember the shield reloading.
Yeah, like health. That's basically your health. They've switched to, you know. In the first game, you had health packs and all that. You had a shield to reload, but you also had health pack. This is like just shield. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. I wanted to do this, I wanted us to play this, but I think we need to switch to something else. It's just... I'm not even aiming, I'm literally just spraying. Hoping to kill something.
I'm aiming fairly well. It's hard to have...
Chief, if we don't take out their boarding craft, they'll just keep sending reinforcements.
Yeah, sure thing. It's hard to have situational awareness when you're sort of... when you're fighting the controls. Oh, hello. Sorry, guys. Oh! Is this? Yes, these are grenades.
Did you get a grenade?
No. Yes, I did. I'm here, little bugger. Or big bugger.
Q is melee, I think, if I remember well.
This guy is fairly smart. He's sort of diving.
Yep, they're not dumb.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna try melee with
Wait, what do we have? Jesus.
this lag. Do we jump in?
Hey,
No,
check it out.
we just need to take them out.
Malta, what is your status? Over.
Boing.
I don't believe it! They're retreating! We won!
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Oh, I found a grenade. I can't get into this thing to grab a gun. Now we just need to... Oh. They exploded.
This is bad. Real bad. I've lost track of it.
The demon is here.
Somebody shooting at us?
Yeah, behind
Hello.
it.
Hello, dude.
All hands, brace for impact.
Not good. think this
Yeah.
is gonna. The gunplay feels fairly well as far as I can gauge with with the lag.
No. The gunplay is great. It's amazing. One of the reasons I love the series and all that. I mean, this is. I need to pause. This is just too laggy. Oh, the game is still going. Chill. Yeah. Let's quit out. This is too laggy. Okay. Yeah, this was while Bungie was still doing Halo, so the gunplay was still really solid and really good. One of the reasons I still like playing Destiny 2 is because of the amazing gunplay that's in the game. Like, every gun is so satisfying to use, from like snipers to pistols to anything. Just like, especially when you even bows, like, Jesus. When you land those headshots and when you combo them and everything, it just ends up being great.
It's the reason why I'm looking forward to playing eventually Fallout 4, because the gunplay there should be really, really good compared to 3 and New Vegas.
Yeah. If anything, Fallout 4 was one of the best like shooters. Not as much RPG, but gunplay and the shooting was great. Yes. Not much on the RPG side, sadly.
So this game does not like quitting to the menu. I think it literally froze on me again. Yeah.
At least maybe after like the multiplayer it doesn't like.
Technically, the previous time I wasn't even in multiplayer.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't know. The thing is, yeah, I'll quit after that the desktop in a moment. I think we're baking the other graphics card now. So if I get it in working condition back and it doesn't decide to like die after 2 attempts of playing something, I might be able to get back into, well, actually finishing this together. But
back to normal.
yeah, back to, actually being able to play games without that much stuttering. Like, I can't even do Destiny anymore. I've tried to stream that and it was laggy as hell. And the graphics card that I'm currently having is not dying, but I think it's more or less melting, or like I can smell it when it starts working, how much it's baking itself.
Then it's time to play grand strategy games, because those use up more of the CPU than they do of the graphics.
Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do even Stellaris anymore or anything. No, it's time to actually go to the games I wanted to play a long time ago for the streams, and that's like just point and click games. All of the old point and click games. Just
Retro
that.
hour.
Yes. No, you're gonna be responsible for that.
All right.
So
what's the plan?
We had a few ideas. So Sally Face, I do not think I have it anywhere.
It's not a problem.
I would need to install Goetia, but
it's actually pronounced Getia.
Getia, okay.
Yeah,
but that should
Hebrew term.
Oh, this thing has 6 gigs. Huh?
Has what?
I mean, Steam is saying it says it has 6 gigs. And step that from a point and click.
The Lesser Key of Solomon.
What's that?
The Lesser Key of Solomon is a grimoire on demonology compiled in the mid-17th century. One of the books, well, a couple of the books have the word Getia in the
that's where it's from.
Title. The Latin term Getia refers to the evocation of demons or evil spirits, derived from the ancient Greek word Geteia or something like that, meaning witchcraft or jugglery. So it's witchcraft, basically. which is very
On point for the game.
yes, very.
So let me just check GOG if I have Witcher the Adventure game. That was also an option. Can we play that in 2? Or does like AI take up more other players?
I think we should be able to. Yeah, you can always cave in finally and install Battle for Wesnoth because that's free.
I think it's best if you do that for like the retro style and for the knowledge that you have. Like we can set you up. We can set you up.
We can actually play that like we can play random maps in team play, which I think would be interesting. I was actually hoping to get you and Judge, and we can play a 3 versus 3, and I can tell you about the game, such.
Okay, then maybe we can leave that for that when Judge decides to have a social life again from work and all that.
Hey, he's gonna have money, so no social life.
Yeah, and that's kind of the deal.
Okay, let me see.
Okay, I haven't installed, turned on GOG in a while. It's currently updating for the moment. Let me check, that's good.
Oh wow, 700 megabytes.
For what?
For the Witcher adventure game.
Yeah.
I uninstalled Van Helsing recently because we're not gonna play it anytime soon. I think, for different reasons. And that damn thing, but that's the complete one. That damn thing was huge. So I again have 200 gigabytes of space on my game SSD.
Wait, 200? I don't think it was that huge. Jesus.
It was. I can check actually. The Helsing.
Okay.
God damn it! Why do you abbreviate?
Witcher.
I can see which one of them it is.
Okay, I have the Witcher Adventure game online beta.
Oh Jesus!
Is that it or not?
God. That's some kind of a beta, but
you have just for you it just says the Witcher Adventure game.
55 gigabytes is the Van Helsing.
Damn.
There was something else I uninstalled as well. But I can always send you the installer for the Witcher.
Actually, we might try. What was it? It's not Goetia. It's how was it pronounced?
Sallyface?
No. Goetia.
Getia.
Yeah, Getia. It's not 6 gig, it's 600 megabyte. I like it when Steam says, "Oh, you need to have 6 gigabyte for to install this game," and like the game is half of that. God, Steam, what's wrong with you? Yeah, I just have the online beta for Witcher Adventure game for some reason, and now I've reminded myself that I still have Anthem that I actually played.
Nice. Do you know what's on my list and installed?
No.
Total Annihilation.
Oh wait, what was that? Oh no, I think I know what it is.
I'm sure you know what it is.
Yep.
So that's gonna be interesting. And I cannot praise Dungeon Siege enough. I'm really sad that we couldn't get networking to work for the multiplayer.
It worked some of the time and then didn't work other other times when we want to crash and stream.
I think Judge especially would have had a field day with the multiplayer map because it's so sprawling. There's so much optional stuff and there's loot hidden all over the place. I think he would have loved it. On the other hand, I think the plan that we had, where you were supposed to be a combat mage, I was supposed to be a nature mage, and he was supposed to be a
Tank.
fighter.
Yeah.
That would have been. I don't know if that would have been good in the long run, because the fighters get ridiculously armored around the mid game, and basically with a good, I've become an expert in Dungeon Siege, I think, in the first one. So um, if you get good armor, if you focus on the armor as a characteristic, if you get good shields which have a high block chance, you, for the most part, you can get into a lot of fights without taking any damage, because you'll block half the attacks and you'll just with the shield, and you'll reduce a bunch of the other attacks with the armor, and they are so tanky. On the other hand, the game has a quirk where crossbows fire faster and do less damage than ordinary bows, which is kind of the opposite of how it works in real
Yeah.
world. Um, but the thing is, attack speed is everything in Dungeon Siege. You increase your skill and your levels by attacking, but it doesn't care about the damage, it cares about the number of attacks. So you need to go with the fast weapons from the start, and you level up like crazy. As soon as the archers get crossbows, it's just ridiculous. They start leveling up like they're insane. Um, and with the expansion, the Legends of Arana, you get armor for decent armor for mages and for archers as well, based on their stats, which then allows you to kit out pretty much the entire party very well. And I think there was a way we could have activated the Legends of Arana content in the regular game and probably in the multiplayer, I think, but I haven't tried that.
So
But yeah.
basically, with our setup, we would be like literally unstoppable.
Maybe spells are kind of. It's hard to find good spells. In the expansion, I ended up just running with the first spell you get in the game throughout the whole
Fireball,
expansion.
fireball.
Yeah, because it scales up. As you level up, the damage scales up, and it stays quick. You get other spells which are good, but didn't really find any where the damage was on par with the most basic one. The versatility of the spells is what's great. You have summoning spells for both types of mages. You have healing spells for both types of mages, although the nature mage is better at it, obviously. You have buffs, debuffs. You have a bunch of stuff. You have a spell that any action RPG needs, which is transmute. You can turn junk into gold.
Ooh.
If you can't carry it to sell it. I checked. I have. Actually, let me try this. I have 63 and a half hours in Dungeon Siege,
Jesus.
and I loved it. The only games I have more hours in is stuff like Borderlands.
Maybe Mass Effect and stuff like that. That's like
No,
purposefully done.
Mass Effect 2 is 53 hours.
Ooh. I
Um,
remember. I remember honestly playing the original Dungeon Siege like a long time ago when I was a kid and spending hours and hours, and it was still like going and going and going, and I was still like kicking ass. And like I was like, how long is this?
pretty long, and I'm sad because it does some things which I think would be great, but no other games do them. Like, you have a pretty simplified RPG system, but you can control 8 characters, and you can control them effectively because the RPG system, and you can manage them effectively because the RPG system is simplified.
Mm.
8 characters, and you have moments where your party basically looks like the Fellowship of the Ring, more or less. Have a couple of guys with pointy hats slinging spells, and you have a couple of archers, and you have a bunch of warriors, and you maybe have a dwarf and stuff like that. And you can have a mule to carry loot, which is nice.
Yeah.
Things like drinking potions stops characters from attacking for a second because they literally take out the potion and chug from it. And they only drink from the potion as much health as they need to recover. And the rest stays in the bottle, and you can take a couple of half-empty bottles and combine them into full ones. And I'm like, why don't all games do this? This is so
simple, yeah,
sensible. And the of course there's a button to pick up loot, and you just hit the button and everybody runs around picking up loot. It's brilliant. Yeah, what are we doing actually? Oh, you fired up the game. All right.
No, wait. Where does it say that?
On Discord. Sorry.
Who is ratting me out? Oh yeah. No, it's streaming. I'm gonna fire it up now. I didn't want to interrupt you because I would need to adjust the voice. Why did it turn on my secondary screen? What the fuck? What? Brightness. Move the slider until the drawing is barely visible. You mean completely visible? Yes.
Yes, completely visible.
100% visible. Wait, no, not barely, but a little bit.
The brightness.
Wait. I need to. Okay, turn window on. Maximum resolution is this. Apply. Okay, now it's on the proper window. Now let me tone it down. Music is cool, but actually the music is cool. Increase font size a little bit so people can read.
I'm still amazed. So I'm a fairly compulsive and very organized person. And I like GOG very much. So I keep a careful track of which games are on GOG, and I keep my wish list up to date and all that. At some point when I think when they got over or close to maybe 3,000 games, or at least items in the store, it was becoming kind of difficult to keep the list up to date. So I created, actually coded some tools for myself to automate part of that. And then I started noticing that they have a tendency to add stuff to the store silently without really having a news post about it or anything.
Oh.
Stuff like soundtracks or I don't know, the bundles, or well, not bundles, but like the items that combine two games or stuff like that. And so I started using these tools to keep my list up to date. And then I was like, okay, it might be useful for somebody else as well. And I didn't really expect very many people to care. So I started posting it on the GOG unofficial Reddit, which is quite active. Started posting the list of stealth changes in the store on a weekly basis.
Stealth changes.
Yeah, stealth/silent changes, and people love it. I am still amazed. There are basically every week there will be somebody saying, "Thank you, these are nice. Thank you for this. Keep it up." And I'm like, I'm doing this anyway, so why not? But yeah, I'm quite amazed. And these posts tend to get quite upvoted, which is still kind of funny to me.
I mean, people still look forward to that because some stealth posts might be useful, like very useful.
Yeah, especially soundtracks for games that people might have, and they have no way of noticing on GOG if they get added. For Steam, usually they will. I like the what's new bar in the library, where you get news for the games you have, and it's great. They tend to post that kind of stuff there.
Yeah, I've been starting to use that more and more often because literally the bar is like, oh, new expansion, new patch, new this, new that. Like, wow.
One of the most active I don't know, companies, I suppose. Is the guys that make the American Truck Simulator games. And the Euro Truck Simulator, and they will post quite frequently about the expansions they're working on, expansions that are out. They have like you know how Vermintide has those community challenges, like
Yeah.
kill so many rats or something. They have the same thing, like
Drive this many
if people,
kilometers,
yeah,
deliver
if people
this.
drive so many kilometers in a certain region, then something happens. I don't know. Which is kind of interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've started to use that more often. It's definitely helping out, especially for some expansions and some patches. I'm like, oh, this is out now. Cool. This is out now. Cool. And it mostly focuses, from what I've noticed, on the games you have currently installed. But there's others, like if there is like a big patch or something else, or a big like expansion, and
Doesn't seem to do that for me. It's just any game. I mean, I haven't
to
played
be
a
fair,
lot
yeah.
of these games. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, mostly I notice on my games they have installed and all that. Anyway, Goetia or Getsia is installed.